Our topic today will be getting smarter, and it's going to be broken down into three main parts. The first part will be a story of Jill Price, a woman who can remember almost everything in her past. The second part will be about Super Memo, an application that helps you to remember things better, and that means you can physically become smarter. And in the last part, we will check out 8 ways for getting smarter according to an article on the website worldwideweb.lifehack.com. And now let's get started with our story. In 2008, Jill Price, a 42-year-old California resident, published her new book named The Woman Who Can't Forget. Price's phenomenal memory allowed her to remember every day of her childhood since the age of 8. Give her a date and she will tell you the days of the week, what the weather was like on that day, and what she did that day. For example, she writes, "On Friday afternoon, October 19, 1979, I came home from school and had some soup because it was unusually cold that day. She is a genius by IQ test standards and was an average student in school, but she remembers remarkably well the things that happened to her." So, what would it be like to remember almost every day of your childhood? Most of us will never know, but it will be really useful if we could just remember such things as math formulas, new words and phrases, or even the positions of all the states on a map of the United States and all of their capital cities. And to find out the way to remember things better, in this second part, we will take a look at Super Memo, a learning method and software package developed by Petr Kuzniak in Poland. Kuzniak found that there are optimum times for remembering data, and Super Memo maximizes the concept. If you practice a new concept too soon, it won't stick in your memory bank. If you practice a new concept too late, you will forget the material and have to start relearning it from the beginning. So the right time to practice is just when you are about to forget, so that the material can later be recalled at will. Such optimum moments for learning is different for each person and for each type of data. Super Memo helps users determine the right time to practice for memorization to occur. Kuzniak also realized that computer could easily calculate the moments of forgetting if we could just create the right algorithm. If we input the right personal data, so the computer can help us achieve top performance in all areas of our lives. Using Super Memo may not increase your memories of daily childhood events, but you will find it helpful for other memory tasks such as learning foreign languages, speed learning software programs, or improving creativity. Here comes the last part. In this part, we will talk about 8 ways you can practice every day for getting smarter, and that will not only help you remember things better, but also reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's disease or dementia later in life. The first one is to make learning a daily task. The second one is to keep your mind sharp. Solving puzzles can help your brain to stay flexible, and a sharp mind is better at retaining information. Tackle the Sunday crossword puzzle, take up Sudoku, or at least try your hand with the Kids Word Jumper in the local paper. Even puzzle-based video games can help you stay sharp. The third one is to focus on cumulative learning. A good example of this is learning a new language. Every bit of vocabulary and grammar is dependent on what you already know, so your mind is much less likely to dump that knowledge. The next way is to think positive. Another easy but very important tip is to eat right. Your brain can't work if you are on a starvation diet. Your brain needs cholesterol and fats to work correctly. Other foods such as broccoli, tomatoes, berries, and fish can also aid with memory and proper brain function. The sixth way is to take up a new hobby because it will challenge your brains in new ways. 7th, to quit smoking. And last but not least, to stay active. Exercise and staying active helps protect your brain against dementia in later life. It also helps keep your weight down, which is very important because obesity increases the risk developing of dementia. And that brings me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.